Let's talk about what's going on with the price of Bitcoin. It's been a while since I've made a video on the subject of cryptocurrency. I want to talk about what's going on in particular with Bitcoin right now, as there is a race for corporations and hedge funds and ETFs and you name it to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible. And Bitcoin is truly the one thing that is scarce. Okay, you can't make any more Bitcoin than the 21 million that there are. And there are already several people that hold 500,000 Bitcoin, and there are institutions that are looking to pick up 1 million Bitcoin, raising money right now as we speak to pick up 1 million Bitcoins, including the US government. So we have Bitcoin hovering around 110,000. We keep getting like these little dips, a couple $1,000s. We might even go back down to test 100K, but it does look like this quote bull market is continuing, okay? Coins across the board going up, some in double digit percentages when you get down to the more risky coins. But I do want to talk about the price action of Bitcoin. Let's look at a higher term time frame. If you are looking to trade this, be careful. It's going to be volatile. Okay, I think we're going to continue to go up here, but it's going to be volatile. It looks like there is more room to the upside. The weekly is looking really good. Okay, we've got our indicator down here, our money flow remaining thick, our momentum, our RSIs, everything is looking good. The one thing is that yellow line right there, the VWAP, it is pointed down. So we could see that correction back down to around 100K in the short term. I think long term, I'm talking, you know, if you have a very broad time horizon, that, the price is going to continue to go up. I remember when 100,000 was, outlandish. It was crazy to think Bitcoin would go to 100,000. But easily, this thing could continue to go up and hit 500,000, hit 1 million per Bitcoin if we do see things continue the way that they are, especially with the situation with the US debt and just the whole monetary system in general in the world today. We see the Bank of Japan, or Japan in general, China, these nations are struggling with their financial systems, and inflation in the United States is definitely still a thing, even though the data suggests differently. They cook that data, okay? When you go to the grocery store, things are more expensive. Gas is more expensive. Things are just more expensive. The one way to have a safe haven, in my opinion, is Bitcoin. Now, I diversify into other things like precious metals, stocks, all that kind of stuff. I've been making content on gold and silver and platinum and all that, but I do not want to leave out Bitcoin. In particular, Bitcoin, the one that the institutions are going after, okay? So on these higher term time frames, things do look good. Like I said, things can get volatile. We are seeing some warning signs here. A lot of people are saying double top. We're going to see a bear market after this. I'm not so sure about that. We do have some warning signs though. On the 3 day, we have this red dot here on our indicator, the momentum wave, the RSI curling over. So the 3 day might be showing some warning signs that we might see a small correction here. But in the longer term, like I'm saying here, we've just been going up, sideways, up, sideways. Look at these higher term time frames, like the 3 day, from the bottom here at around 15,000. We go up, sideways, up, sideways, up, sideways. We don't really see that euphoria blow off kind of, you know, price action in the chart that we would see at the end of a bull market. So there could be quite a ways to go here. We're talking about 125, 150, $200,000 Bitcoin in this run, okay? The daily, you know, look, we're seeing those red dots, but every time a red dot, we just go sideways and climb higher, sideways and climb higher. So we got this red dot here and we're going sideways. We haven't really gone below, 105, 104. We're getting that, small little corrections of a couple thousand. But like I'm saying, this thing looks super bullish. And the last time I was talking about Bitcoin and how it was looking like it was going to go on a run was down here when we got this correction down to like 50,000, and the price action just changed to a higher low, another higher low, and we're seeing that bullish price action form. I was telling people that the price action was looking good and that we could run to a new all-time high. What ended up happening? We did. All right. So I'm not saying that that's going to happen again, but I'm saying that it could definitely be something to look out for. Keep your eye on those lower term time frames, like the 6 hour, the 3 hour. If you're, trading the immediate term price action, but also keep an eye on those lower term time frames so you can see how it develops into the higher term time frames. Are we keeping those important levels? Are we keeping bullish price action and all that kind of stuff? Either way, if we do get a pullback and you're a stacker like me, it's an opportunity to pick up Bitcoin at lower prices and dollar cost average into a bigger stack. Along with trading, you can stack up Bitcoin over time, and that's all I'm about, is protecting my wealth, putting my money into what I think is real money: gold, silver, other precious metals, and Bitcoin. All right, that's all I got for you right now. See you guys on the next video.